Hi guys, Natalie here. Oh, this tea is hot. Okay, I hope you're doing well. I wanted to hop on here and make this quick video before I forget, honestly, um, about why I have deleted the CoStar app for the second time. And I also have now fully deleted my account, and I highly recommend that you do as well. So, yeah, the CoStar app is like an astrology app, and this is not a video about rejecting astrology. I actually have been finding so much joy and just like insight through learning from skilled astrological workers and wisdom guides. My opinion on astrology is we exist within the universe, and cause and effect is a part of reality. And so, if cause and effect is part of reality and our existence is within all of the universe, there are absolutely insights that can be gleaned through the science of understanding our connection with the universe, which the science of understanding our connection with the universe extends far beyond astrology. But that's like my 2 cents in a word or in a sentence on that. But I think, like anything, there can be powerful knowledge available, and depending on someone's perspective, like your perspective as you consume that knowledge, and the perspective of whoever is providing that knowledge to you, the power within that knowledge will have a variety of effects, or could have, right? It's like there's an infinite, sorry guys, it's like infinite number of ways to interpret knowledge. And ultimately, if you're seeking the highest good for yourself and for all things, you need to seek that perspective. Okay. So if you're learning about astrology in your life, beautiful. Trust your intuition. Trust others who you know you can trust. Like if you have relationships with people or you're in communities that you are assured have your highest and best interests in mind and at heart, then lead with that. If astrology is not calling to you, maybe pass it by as well. So there's that option too. Okay, but I say all of this now, circling back to my original point, right? Around deleting CoStar and why you should do that and why I have done that. CoStar is an application that was built using tools like machine learning, like AI, and also was built by human individuals, right? So whoever was building it, even if they were using this tool of machine learning, ultimately there's a person's mind behind that, and their perspective and their approach will influence what is produced. And this is not a direct criticism of the creators of this application. I don't actually know very deeply who created this app. I did briefly look up their name, so that's as much as I know, but I won't share that here because it's not part of the message. But right, if the perspective influences the knowledge, if you're receiving knowledge, you had better understand the perspective of the person or the tool or the collective or the application in this case that's giving you that knowledge. And I'll share a bit about my experience with CoStar so you all can see how I have navigated using my intuition to determine that this is not right for me. And, take or leave anything I say. So if you truly feel there's a value in using that application for you, maybe there is. But there's not for me. And here's why. So I first tried CoStar, I think I want to say like 2019 or maybe 2018. Um, so it's 2025 now. That was 6 or 7 years ago. And a dear friend of mine who I love was talking with me about this app that she was just so much enjoying. And it was the CoStar app. So I downloaded it, gave it a try, and it was very compelling in that at that time I really had no like personal context for astrological knowledge. I felt it was like really easy to use. And it also used a language style that appealed to me, where um, it was kind of like a psychic, mystical rhetoric where it was giving these truth statements. Like, if you've ever used the CoStar app, you'll know, like, if you log in, it has like a statement, usually relating to your daily horoscope for that app. It'll say, like, you are navigating through challenges and recognizing what serves you and what doesn't. Okay, I don't know if I've specifically read that in the app, but something like that, right? A slightly open to interpretation but definitive statement, one sentence horoscope, and that appealed to me aesthetically. The app itself is very aesthetic, like it looks like the cosmos, it looks like the universe. It's in like grayscale, black and white. So just like a beautifully designed app, and the rhetoric is very appealing. And also on that login page, it gives like do's and don'ts, and it'll say like, today, do holding hands, staying hydrated, slumber parties. I don't know. And then it'll say like, don't tit for tat, keeping receipts, long hikes. I don't know. Like, it'll just choose based on your chart, your natal chart, and your horoscope, and whatever algorithm, AI, machine learning pattern it uses, it'll choose like some key recommendations. So that's like the main login page of the app. And then there's additional features, some of which are paid, some are not, where it will explain in more detail and even explain what aspects of your chart it is looking at to provide certain conclusions. So that appealed to me too, because it felt like grounded in like a type of logic. And especially because when I first downloaded this app in 20 some odd something, 2018, 2019, I really was drawn towards like measurable, quantifiable reasoning behind conclusions. I still am, but also then too, right? So the image the app was giving me was that it was reliable information. It was beautiful. It was in a style that resonated with me. Just like checked all the right boxes. So I started using it, and it's kind of, again, it's quite compelling. So I would want to check it like frequently. But something that I noticed at that time was that I didn't like I'm trying to think verb tenses here. Basically, it was like a commanding tone of the language sometimes. Like it wouldn't say something like, and again, I'm not an astrologer, but it wouldn't say like your rising sign is Cancer and this planet is in this house. So it is likely that, or it is possible that, or you may find that fill in the blank information. Like that type of language leaves room for your personal intuition and your personal experience to be present in the reading, I guess. CoStar did not and still does not use that language. It's using very definitive language like, you are feeling self-conscious today around people that you don't know. Here is the solution. And like, in some ways it's appealing because speaking with a tone of authority is like, again, it's so compelling to feel like there's somebody or something that can tell you with authority definitively like what is going on basically in your life, or like what you should do. And so anyways, just to keep myself on track with this story, right? At the time, I didn't like that. Like I found I wasn't liking that because who I am as a person, I can have almost to a fault, and my loved ones may know, I can have like a don't tell me what to do attitude. And so in time, I think I used the CoStar app for like maybe a month at that time. And then I just deleted the app because it didn't resonate with me anymore. And I was on a journey where I needed to step away from so much external, like the desire for so much external validation. And so let that go. Didn't think anything of it for all of these years. Fast forward to now. In the past, like, I could say year, maybe less than a year, like 6 months to a year, I have reconnected with an interest in learning about astrology. And I've been approaching it kind of in a more passively studious manner, like not so much in a tell me about myself, tell me what I need to know, tell me what I should do type of way. Because I really feel solid in my being and my alignment with my best good. So I don't really feel that I need to look to other experts, I guess, to provide me with that guidance. But I do find it interesting, and I found it inspiring, and sometimes I've found like unique and interesting insights through understanding astrology better. So that has been so interesting and cool to me. So I've been like listening to podcasts or reading materials or following certain writers and creators in the space. So that's been cool. And it was just like maybe a week ago where I remembered this app that I was like, oh yeah, that was that app I was using. And I think what triggered the memory, I was looking in the app store for like, just like astrology apps to help me sort of map out and continue this path of learning that I've been on in this area. Still very much learning, by the way. So, yeah, if you see this and you know of like really solid resources, that would be cool if you want to share. But in any case, I saw that in the App Store that this app was like one of the top apps, like in the App Store at all, and also for like astrology apps. So I was like, cool, let me check this out. And I downloaded it. Much of it is the same as far as like has your birth chart, has daily horoscopes and things. The style was the same, like the aesthetic was monochrome, grayscale, black and white. Still very aesthetically pleasing, still very compelling with the rhetorical usage of that like commanding tone, direct language. So I was like, okay, let me check in. Let me see, now that I've been on my journey for a little bit, let me see if this resonates or not. Oh, I will add, I noticed they have another feature now. This is a key part of the story, called The Void. And it's modeled to look like it's just like space and time, like the cosmos. And then you basically enter your question. And my understanding is based on your personal details and whatever else, right? It's machine learning algorithms. It will answer your question. So I was checking that feature out, like asking some serious questions relating to like life choices and some less serious relating to like what to wear or something. Which I don't know. Sometimes what you wear really is serious, guys. So take that as you will. But it was again like in continuation, right? It hadn't changed with the definitive language in the other features of the app. And then this void was like answering questions in a very definitive way, like strongly definitive. So like, for example, I like recently was deciding between two options that are like impactful to my life, relating to my direct living choices, circumstances, my finances. Okay, so this is like tangible impact. Whatever decision I make here will have a tangible impact on me and my reality. And those are personal choices for all of us, right? I want to really note, like, ultimately, you are your best guide. Your intuition, especially if you've been doing work to align your intuition with your highest self and your best good, your intuition knows what is up. And it's important to practice trusting that. And, you know, sometimes you want to do like a gut check. And I would say, first of all, speak with someone you trust when you need to gut check, if you can. Or like read from an author or source that you trust. But anyhow, I was playing around this app, so I was like, I want to see what this app has to say about this major life decision. So I like typed in the question, and it responded like definitively, as I've been describing. It was like, do this, don't do this, here's why, and it showed like some information from my birth chart. Which, okay, maybe for some people, there's a certain clarity there that is helpful. Like whether or not you take the advice, being presented with a clear response allows you to observe your reaction to that and gut check yourself. Like if it says to do something, this app, this void feature within the application, you can see how you feel about that and then make your own decision. Like that's a way of navigating decision making sometimes, is like you might feel uncertain, and then if someone recommends something, you may immediately know you do or do not resonate with that recommendation, and it gives you clarity, right? So there's room for usefulness with this tool for sure. But I started to feel concerned, and those same concerns from previous came back, but like magnified, as far as like truly we do not need external sources to tell us what we should and should not do, how we should be feeling, how we should be navigating our relationships. Additionally, like information, astrological information is just that. And it's really our perspective on that information that makes it valuable or not. And so we have free will. whatever the signs in the stars or the planets say are signs in the stars and the planets, but you are ultimately within your freedom to choose what is in alignment for you. And I'm just gonna be real with you guys. Machine learning is not real intelligence. Machine learning is just like compiling information quickly into a manageable scope for us to understand and mimicking our patterns of speech and behavior in order to facilitate that understanding. I can go into that more, but the long story short is machine learning is not real intelligence. Artificial intelligence is artificial. It's not real official. That's not a word, but it's not like the living being, breathing intelligence of who you are, of human beings. And I just got really concerned about this app because if so many people are using it, like even if they say in the App Store, whatever, this is for entertainment purposes only, life is lifing. Like shit is real out there. And I don't like to swear much, but like it's real. Like it's really real out there. People are making choices that influence their well-being, that influence the well-being of others. People are navigating really difficult moments and seeking to not feel alone and seeking guidance in those moments. And if people are turning to this app as a resource or as an authority, that is concerning to me, because that means they're giving, like if someone is following the advice in this app called CoStar, they are giving their authority to this machine learning algorithm that was designed by human beings who have their own motivations and their own perspective for doing so. And those people don't know you. They haven't met you. They haven't spoken with you or walked through your moments with you. All they have is the information that you put in when you sign up for that app, which is like your birth date and time and location, I think, is the ingredients for creating an astrological chart. And you are so much more than that. Like your being is so much more than just those facts. Even if those facts are used to extrapolate information that is pretty close, that's pretty compelling, that describes aspects of you well, that's almost more dangerous. It's like a warped reflection of you and not your true reflection. But if the warped reflection looks close enough, you might mistake it for yourself. And guys, we can't be doing that. Like, like we need you. Like I love you and care for you so much. That's why I'm creating this video. And I love me. And that is why I deleted the CoStar app and I fully deleted my account. Because not only do I feel this is not right for me, I don't want to support the use of this application at this time. I think there are not enough guardrails in place in the application to prevent people from making poor life decisions based upon incomplete or misguided advice. So, yeah, if you made it this far, thank you so much. I'm practicing posting more off-the-cuff videos as I have moments in time that I feel there's something on my heart to say. So if that resonates with you, you can check out my other videos. You can subscribe, you can like, you can do nothing at all and just appreciate me and wish me well. I'm wishing you well. I love you so much. Bye, guys.